Tensura. Rimuru is a Girl by Timothy_the_14 Chapter 8, Demon Lord. Air. Ito. Anu. What should I do? I didn't even have time to think about what task to give him. Bu brew me some tea. Damn. That just slipped out of my mouth. Will he accept such a foolish task? I want to cry. I understand. He accepted it, less than. Greater than my body fell onto the bed in utter shock. He's a very strange demon. Is he not mad that I called him just to make me a cup of tea? I could have done that myself. Even Raphael-sensei doesn't know what to say. I'm completely exhausted because of this demon. My lady. I have prepared it. Who are you calling a lady, you bald demon? I got up and sat at the edge of the bed with my legs crossed. I took the cup of tea he made and sipped it slowly with a graceful motion. Wow, this is delicious. Oops. I spoke out loud without realizing it. The demon's face was filled with joy, his expression was very bright. Since I have completed my task, may I make a request? The demon then kneeled in front of me. Please make me your subordinate, my lady. I told you. Who are you calling a lady? I stared at him deeply. He seems really eager to become my subordinate. And why is your body trembling? Do you think I'll reject you? Raphael-sensei. What do I do? Less than he will be useful in the future. Greater than. So harsh, you see people as disposable tools. I mean, can he be trusted? Less than demon race. Once they choose a master to serve, nothing can surpass their loyalty. Greater than. I see. So, this demon in front of me can be trusted? Less than yes. Greater than. All right. What's your name? I rested my chin on my hand with my legs still crossed. Well, it's not bad to look cool once in a while. He then slowly looked up. I don't have a name, just call me Demon. I see. He doesn't have a name. All right, from now on, your name is Diablo. Don't disgrace the name I've given you. Make me proud with that name, Diablo. Suddenly, a lot of magicules came out of my body and enveloped his, forming a jet black cocoon. Why is my magic energy reduced by half? Did I make him evolve like the other monsters? Raphael-sensei, how long do you think his evolution will take? Less than about 2 hours. Greater than. All right, leave him be, I want to sleep. If he does anything strange, call me, Raphael. Less than understood. Greater than. My eyes slowly closed, not caring about any situation that was happening. A large magicule then transformed into a handsome man in a butler outfit. Diablo's evolution was completed. He is now a demon peer. As Diablo's feet touched the ground again, he just stood there, watching a beautiful girl sleeping soundly on the bed. A smile of happiness spread across his handsome face. He only watched Rimuru sleep silently. Not wanting to wake his lady with any sound he might make, Diablo decided to remain still. It had been hundreds of years since he felt such an emotion. It was very peaceful, tranquil. Diablo felt quite comfortable with this emotion. All he knew in the underworld was fighting to stave off boredom. But after meeting Rimuru, everything changed drastically. He would fight not to kill boredom but to protect his beloved master. Diablo stayed still until the sun slowly rose. MNN. A small groan escaped her petite lips, her features slightly messy. Rimuru slowly opened her eyes, still struggling to fully wake up, her hair in disarray. But that didn't diminish her beauty. She was always beautiful in any condition. That's what Diablo thought. Slowly, her golden eyes opened fully with sunlight illuminating her entire body. The top button of her pajamas was undone, revealing her beautiful neck and the top of her chest. She then sat on the bed and looked at Diablo. Who are you? Just those words, only those words from Rimuru made Diablo clutch his chest in pain. It was like his heart shattered. Rimuru looked at Diablo, puzzled. Less than highs. Master, he is the demon you named last night. Greater than. Ah, Diablo, right. Why are you still standing there? It truly relieves my heart that you still remember me, my lady. Diablo said while clutching his chest again. Seemingly his heart was mended by Rimuru's words. Just call me Rimuru, don't call me like that. Ah, Rimuru-sama. Such a beautiful name. What's with him? He's overreacting. Knock. The sound of the door diverted Rimuru's thoughts. Come in. The door then opened, and Shuna entered gracefully. She brought tea with some snacks and clothes for Rimuru to wear today. Several other servants walked behind Shuna. Their steps suddenly halted as they stared at Diablo in shock. Then they looked back at Rimuru with her disheveled clothes and hair. Realizing the misunderstanding, Rimuru immediately took action. No, it's not what you think. She waved her hand quickly and then introduced Diablo. This is Diablo. From now on, he will be my personal guard. Highs. I forgot that Diablo is still here. Diablo, please step out for a moment. Understood. Rimuru-sama. He quickly disappeared from their sight. In this room, only Shuna and the 3 other servants remained. Good morning, Rimuru-sama. Good morning, everyone. We brought breakfast and clothes for you to wear today. Shuna spoke on behalf of the group. I noticed one goblina trembling. Is she afraid of me? Why is your body trembling? You can't possibly be afraid of me, right? Hearing what I said, she quickly waved her hands in a panic. And no, it's not like that. I never thought that at all. Then, my eyebrows raised slightly due to curiosity. It's because this is the first time I'm helping Rimuru-sama get dressed with Shuna-sama. It really makes me very nervous, the goblina said with a blush on her face. Is that all? Shuna even chuckled hearing that from the goblina beside her. Peef. You don't need to be so stiff. I told you not to worry about anything when you're around me. Thank you, Rimuru-sama. Well then, excuse me, Rimuru-sama. Shuna then slowly removed my pajamas, revealing my perfect figure, with not a single piece of cloth covering it all. Since this has happened often, I no longer feel embarrassed about being helped with dressing. I slowly walked to the bathroom with Shuna and the goblinas still following. I relaxed in a large enough pool for a soak. They cleaned my entire body, especially my hair. Everyone wanted to touch my hair. Wouldn't you also like to bathe together? I offered to everyone present. Shuna only chuckled. Of course we've bathed, Rimuru-sama. For some reason, I felt like I was coming across as lazy here. I stood up, and Shuna slowly began putting on the clothes she had brought. My naked body was still visible in front of the mirror. Unconsciously, a red hue appeared on both my cheeks. Actually, I am really quite beautiful. My breasts could be considered perfect, my body curves slender. With small, delicate fingers. My lips are very beautiful. There are no flaws at all. I don't know whether to be grateful or not for all that I have. They always make me wear clothes like a noble, but I refuse, it's too conspicuous. Rimuru-sama, look, isn't this bra beautiful? And the panties too. Shuna held up a pair of rather cute panties. I felt like crying. I never imagined in my lifetime that I would wear something like that. All this because of these damn breasts. Shuna, do I have to wear all of this? I said, looking at her sadly, with tears probably welling up in my eyes. Of course, Rimuru-sama, you need to wear these. Hee. She walked slowly with a frightening smile. Unknowingly, I took a few steps back. Catch her, everyone. Shuna's command was issued. Everyone held me back so I couldn't run away from Shuna. They are all truly wicked. Until Shuna was ready to put it on slowly. Shuna, wait a moment. I'm not mentally prepared to wear something like that. But what can I do? Shuna immediately held both my breasts and fastened the bra there. It's over. My dignity is completely shattered today. I could only cry inwardly. Okay. Rimuru-sama, lift your leg slowly, we're going to put it on. Put on what? Putting my legs into the panties. Highs. What am I thinking? And finally, it's done. An elegant black bra paired with matching panties. They're perfectly fitted to my slender body. Kya. You look so cute, Rimuru-sama. I didn't know how to react to Shuna's words. My head could only bow down with a clear blush on both my cheeks. Alright, for the clothes. Which one do you choose? She showed all the clothes one by one. Most of them were skirts and dresses. But I chose a pair of knee-length shorts with a somewhat oversized top. It's good unisex clothing. It's better than all the other clothes here. I don't want to scream, Kya, just because my skirt is blown by the wind. Therefore, clothes with pants like jeans are perfect for me. Why did you choose something like that? Maybe next time I should burn all these unisex clothes. No, don't burn them all, Shuna. I told you. Don't make too many clothes with skirts. I don't like them very much. Shuna looked at me deeply and then sighed. All right. I'll make some long and short pants for you, as well as tops that aren't too flashy. Hooray! You're the best, Shuna. I hugged her as if I didn't want to let go. The goblina only chuckled at my behavior, but I didn't pay it any mind. Ah, Rimuru-sama, I also want to tell you that the house on the hill has been completed. Wow. Is that so? Geld and the others have really worked hard. I was walking in the town square, with many people greeting me. May I buy this? I asked Gobuchi, who was selling grilled meat by the roadside. Of course, Rimuru-sama, you can ask for as much as you want. I'll take just 2. All right, please wait a moment. I then sat beside the stall. With a few tunes coming out of my mouth, although they were unclear, my legs swung unconsciously. This town has really become a town. Although there are no buildings here, but it's better than before. Many houses have been built. Good morning, Rimuru-sama. Good morning. I waved back. A little girl ran towards me with a crown made of flowers. She was an immature goblina. I looked at her, smiling. What do you want, little one? Raphael-sensei. What's her name? Less than. Sakura. Greater than. Because I've named so many monsters, I can't remember all their names. I crouched down until our heads were level. Sakura, right? Why yes. She looked very shy while hiding something behind her back. It was clear she had run here carrying a crown. A small laugh escaped my lips. So, Sakura, what do you want? Sakura. An adult goblina called out to her. She might be the child's mother. She immediately came over and bowed. Forgive this child, Rimuru-sama, she didn't mean to disturb your time. Hearing that, I only chuckled. It's okay, she didn't disturb me at all, right, Sakura? She only nodded silently. Slowly, she extended her hand with the flower crown she had made. Ah, is this for me? I pointed to myself with slight surprise. The little girl only nodded, blushing. I leaned a little towards the crown. Can you help me put this crown on? Her eyes seemed to sparkle. She happily placed the crown on my head. The flowers smelled very nice. Your hair is so smooth, Rimuru-sama. I was quite surprised by what she said. Really, thank you. I responded with a smile. I could see the little girl's face turn red from embarrassment as she ran away with her mother still there. I'm really sorry, Rimuru-sama. You don't need to apologize, there's nothing wrong here. Rimuru-sama, here is your food. Ah, Gobuchi is ready with the meat. Well then, see you later. Have a great day. I waved to the goblina, and she waved back before running after her child who had run off. It seems like you're in a good mood today, Rimuru-sama, Gobuchi said, handing me the 2 skewers of meat I had requested. Yeah. Peace like this is really what I wanted. Well then, see you, Gobuchi. I hope all your food sells out. I waved and ran off, leaving him behind. Wow. You work really fast, Geld. No, Rimuru-sama. I'm just doing my best to meet your expectations. Haha, you don't need to be so modest. Here, take this. I pulled out a few barrels of beer from my dimensional space. You should relax once in a while, okay? What's this, Rimuru-sama? It's beer. His eyes lit up seeing the 5 barrels of beer in front of him. Share it with the other workers too. You mustn't be greedy, okay? Of course, Rimuru-sama. As I was about to enter my new house, I sensed a massive energy approaching. My wings spread out, and I immediately took flight. I quickly approached the source of the energy, and it landed on a hill quite far from the city. It caused a significant explosion. I watched from the air as it landed, and then it saw me and also flew towards me. Why didn't it just stop earlier? Why land on the ground first if you can fly? Less than it didn't come here by flying, but by jumping greater than. J jumping, you say? Well, I don't care. Then it approached and, a little girl. Nice to meet you. I am the only dragonoid and a destroyer, Demon Lord Milam Nava. I'm here for a visit. Wah ha ha ha. I looked at her in disbelief. What's with that look? Ah, nothing. She then approached me and looked over my entire body. Then she nodded. So you're really the one who defeated the Orc Lord, But, did you grow taller? Well, it could be said that the little girl named Milam is a head shorter than me. Yes, that's me. I sensed something approaching here. Wait, Benimaru, Shion, Sue, Ranga, stay quiet there. They immediately stopped running. It seemed they wanted to jump over here. Are you all right, Rimuru-sama? Benimaru shouted from below. Yes, I'm fine. So you don't need to worry. So, what do you want to do here, Demon Lord Milam? She wouldn't be avenging Gelmud's death, would she? Didn't I say, I came just for a visit? Just that? Highs. Another troublemaker has arrived. My name is Rimuru Tempest. As you can see, I am. Gulp. The leader of this kingdom. Yeah. That's better than calling yourself a queen. I see. You look very strong. Don't you intend to become a demon lord? For what? She seemed a bit surprised by what I was saying. I took out some honey I had saved and ate it while talking. But, being a demon lord, you could fight powerful enemies. So, I responded flatly and ate the honey in my hand. Why you could? You could control humans and monsters too. Isn't that boring? I replied with a disinterested face. Given her reaction, maybe it really is boring? Why, you're unfair. Tell me what your job is here. Is it really that fun? I want to visit your city. She shook me quite hard. As I tried to push her away, oops. My honey-covered fingers slightly touched her lips. She slowly licked her lips. What is this? It's so delicious. You've been eating it without offering me any. You're so stingy. A spoiled girl, huh? I'll give you this, but while you're in the city, you must follow my instructions, okay? She nodded quickly. Then I pulled out another bottle from my dimensional space and gave it to her. From now on, call me Rimuru-sama. What's that? It should be the other way around. You should call me Milam-sama. Highs. All right. You can call me Rimuru, and I'll call you Milam. How about that? Okay, but only for you. Only demon lords call me Milam. Why yes, thank you. Don't we look like friends now? I said and slowly descended from the air. Friends, huh? I heard her mumble, but I didn't pay it any mind. The number of people who call me Rimuru can be counted on one hand. Maybe Veldora, and Milam. Rimuru-sama, are you all right? Shion immediately approached me. I'm fine, look. No wounds anywhere. Rimuru, you'll take me to your city, right? Milam, who had landed on the ground, said. I smiled at her. Of course, but don't cause any trouble, Milam. Sure, Rimuru. Raphael-sensei had warned me earlier that the chance of winning if we fought was very slim. And it would destroy most of Tempest. Therefore, I'm really glad that the demon lord named Milam really has no malicious intent. Let's go, Ranga. I immediately mounted Ranga. So, why is this little girl riding Ranga with me?